So today we're going to have a loop at the universal looper on the Headrush Prime, and the two purposes of today's video is firstly, we're going to learn a quick tutorial on how to navigate it and use it so we can get the most out of it. And secondly, we'll have a quick talk about how it compares to the other universal loopers on the other units in the series like the Headrush Core and the Headrush Prime. Okay, so to jump in and get started with the looper, come down to the second foot switch, we push that and hold, and that takes us into the looper interface on the touchscreen. Now, really simple to get started. We've just got start, record, and our record button is on the second foot switch, and that's what we're going to use to open and close our loop. So coming in, we go 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and okay, so now the loop's rolling around. Our options on the unit now are either stop or overdub. So overdub is set to yellow. To get this to start putting layers on top of that loop, we push that until it goes red, and now the loop is live. So now to stop that from recording further layers on the unit, we just push that where it goes yellow. Okay, so if you want to go back and add some more layers to it, you can come down, push it again. Now if you want to remove any of these layers, we need to come down and push the third foot switch here, which takes us through to the second options menu. You can see on the second block here, we've got peel and unpeel, and we need to make sure that the loop is still recording in order to be able to undo or unpeel this layer. So if I push that now while the loop is still playing, it will remove the latest layer, okay, which it does there. Now if we go back, we just want to stop the loop, we can just push that there like that. Now the other option we need to have a quick look at is if we go through to the second option, and this button here, or this foot switch here, which relates to this option on the screen, which is doubling the length. Where would you use this? Say you've got a really short groove that you want to extend out because you want to drop a larger idea on top of that. For example, if I come down and just push that, that's going to double the length of the progression I've laid down. If I come back and push start again, and then we make it live, it doubles that, so I can so you can see I've got double the length in which I can put a loop down and extend these ideas, okay, that you can hear there. Now, the next thing we need to have a look at, really simple, is if you want to save your loop, you come up to where you can see these options in the top right hand corner on the touchscreen. We just push that there, and then we can type in the name of our loop, okay. I'm just going to call mine test, okay, and then I've just saved my loop there. So now that your loop is saved, if you want to recall that in future, all you need to do is come down, once the loop is open, come up to the top right hand corner and push the folder icon, and then you're going to see where we've saved, or where your saved loops will be in the loops folder there. So we can just push cancel to go back. Now one thing that's worth noting, particularly when we compare the looper in the Flex to the flagship Prime, is obviously we're not going to have the same functionality when it comes to foot switches that we can really access some of the features of this unit. However, we can still do that by using the touchscreen and the main encoder knob. Let me show you what I mean. So let's come back in, let's start our loop, and if we want to get some textures, we come down to playback, and you can switch that between normal and reverse. So really cool dreamlike effect there. And if you want to go a layer even further, you can go to speed, or even slow that down. Okay, and then, you know, you could start improvising over the top of that. You could start adding more layers to it with looping and overdubbing. You can really get creative. Obviously, we're not going to have the same ease of use and quickness that we can just access that compared to the Prime with all the foot switches, but considering the size of this unit, you get a heap of features with just 3 buttons. So if you want to learn more about the other tutorials I've done on the loopers on the Prime, and I've got one coming up on the Core as well, you can check those out. I'll drop those in the description below. If you have any questions and want to check out my online courses, you can either leave those questions in the comment or follow the links below to get access to my online courses, or check out the free premium resources that are associated with the channel to help you improve your guitar playing. My name is Ryan Wyatt. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Until then.